Trying to communicate with a narcissist can be like walking through a minefield of manipulation and obstinacy. With their inflated self-importance, insatiable need for admiration, and glaring lack of empathy, trying to get through to them is often a lost cause. To communicate with a narcissist effectively, it is crucial to understand their perspective. This doesn't imply that you must agree with their viewpoint, but rather that you should comprehend their mental framework and motivations. For example, if a narcissist tends to perceive criticism as a personal attack, adopting a more objective tone could be beneficial. Instead of saying, "You didn't do enough research for this project," a more effective approach might be, "This project could benefit from additional research." This way, the focus remains on the issue at hand rather than becoming a critique of the person. When you communicate with a narcissist, being clear and direct is vital. Narcissists often have a self-focused perspective, so it's essential to express your needs and expectations concisely. For example, instead of providing a lengthy explanation about why a task is important, it would be more effective to state, "I need you to complete this task by 3 p.m. By stating your needs directly, you leave less room for misinterpretation or deflection. Narcissists are known for their inflated egos, which often require constant validation. Recognizing this, you can strategically cater to their ego to keep the conversation on track. For instance, instead of saying, "This problem needs solving," try, "I know you're excellent at problem solving. Can you help me figure this out?" This approach not only acknowledges their skills but also makes them feel valued, making them more likely to cooperate. To effectively communicate with a narcissist, it's beneficial to keep interactions short and focused. Narcissists have a tendency to steer conversations towards themselves, so keeping your points concise can prevent this from happening. For example, in a meeting, you might say, "Here's the issue, here's my proposed solution, and here's why I believe it will work." By structuring your points this way, you limit the opportunity for the conversation to veer off topic. Narcissists often thrive on conflict and can use it to manipulate situations to their advantage. To prevent this, try to avoid getting drawn into arguments. If a discussion becomes heated, calmly state your point of view and then disengage. This can help maintain a level-headed environment and prevent the situation from escalating. Using "we" language can be an effective strategy when trying to communicate with a narcissist. This approach presents a united front, implying that you're working towards a common goal rather than in opposition. So instead of saying, "You need to listen to me," you could say, "We could communicate more effectively if we both make an effort to listen." Narcissists often project their insecurities onto others, so it's important not to take their words personally. If they say something hurtful, remember that it's more about their need to feel superior than about you. Maintaining this detachment can help safeguard your self-esteem during challenging interactions. Setting boundaries is a critical aspect of learning how to communicate with a narcissist. For example, if a narcissist frequently contacts you outside of work hours, you could establish a boundary by stating, "I am available to discuss work matters between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. By setting clear boundaries, you protect your personal time and space, ensuring that your interactions with the narcissist remain within a context that you are comfortable with. Active listening is an essential skill when communicating with narcissists. This technique can be particularly effective because narcissists often crave attention and validation, and active listening can provide these in a controlled manner. Active listening is a communication technique that requires the listener to fully concentrate, understand, respond, and then remember what is being said. The first step in active listening is to give the speaker your undivided attention. Put away distractions like your phone or other tasks. Make sure to maintain eye contact and use body language to show engagement. Nodding your head or leaning forward slightly can signal that you're engaged and interested in what they're saying. Allow the speaker to finish their thoughts before you respond. Interruptions can disrupt the flow of conversation and might discourage the speaker from fully expressing themselves. Use small verbal comments like, "Yes," "Aha," or "I see," to show that you are actively involved in the conversation. These small acknowledgments can encourage the speaker to continue. Once the speaker has finished talking, provide feedback. This could be in the form of a summary of what you understood, or questions to clarify certain points. For example, "So what you're saying is," or "Do you mean that?" Active listening involves an open mind. Try not to judge or mentally criticize the things the speaker is telling you until they've finished speaking. Even if you disagree, wait until they're done to express your viewpoint. The result is a more engaging conversation. Respond in a way that affirms your understanding of what's been said, and offer your own thoughts in return. Be candid, open, and honest in your response. Narcissists are often self-focused and may dominate conversations, leaving little room for others to speak. Active listening helps balance this dynamic by ensuring that the narcissist feels heard and acknowledged, thereby fostering a more engaging and productive conversation. It also promotes clarity in communication. By repeating or paraphrasing what a narcissist has said, you can ensure that you've correctly understood their point of view and avoid any potential misunderstandings. This is particularly important when dealing with narcissists, as they may become defensive or argumentative if they feel misunderstood. Successfully communicating with a narcissist requires patience, understanding, and strong boundaries. It's not about changing them, it's about equipping yourself with the tools to interact with them in a healthier way. While these strategies can provide some guidance, remember that maintaining your mental health should always be a priority when dealing with a narcissist. By implementing these tactics, you can navigate these complex interactions with greater confidence and effectiveness. For more information about narcissists and narcissistic abuse, visit www.carlacorelli.com.